Marley had a day that loomed before her like an endless expanse, a day she could only face with the fuel of her beloved caffeine. She made her way to her usual Starbucks, but was met with a line that snaked out the door. Undeterred, she ventured to a different location, eager for her pick-me-up. With bated breath, she placed her order and stood at the counter, waiting for her daily jolt of energy. Just as she thought she couldn't bear another moment of anticipation, she heard her name being called, and a smile of recognition spread across her face. However, when she reached for her drink, she was shocked to find that another hand had already claimed it. "Excuse me, miss. I think you have my coffee," said a handsome man with a charming smile that lit up his face. "Oh, I'm so sorry," Marley replied, feeling a bit embarrassed. "No worries," the man laughed. "Caffeine deprivation has that effect on people." And with that, he extended his hand in introduction. "I'm Marley, by the way." "Hi, Marley. I'm Marley," she replied, still stunned by the coincidence. They both chuckled at the absurdity of having the same unusual name. "Well, this is a first for me. I've never met someone with the same name," Marley said, his smile still warm and genuine. "Me neither. Our hippie parents must have been real stoned," Marley joked, her laughter ringing out and joining with Marley's. As they stood there, chatting and laughing, they discovered a world of common interests and shared passions. Hiking, trying new restaurants, traveling. They found they had a lot in common. Before they knew it, they had exchanged numbers and made plans to meet again the next day, bonding over their shared name and funny childhood memories. Marley couldn't believe how easy the conversation had flowed, how comfortable she felt with the stranger. As she stepped out of the Starbucks, she felt a rush of excitement for their next meeting. She was filled with the sense that this chance encounter was the start of something truly special. As the clock ticked down, Marley and Marley's heart raced with excitement for their first date. They had met by chance at a coffee shop, and since then, their connection had only grown stronger. The anticipation was almost unbearable, as they both felt a spark of something special. The day finally arrived, and Marley swept Marley off her feet with a romantic picnic in Central Park. The sun shone bright and warm, illuminating their surroundings as they settled under a massive oak tree. Marley had laid out a blanket, surrounded by the verdant greenery and the rustling of leaves in the soft breeze. He brought along a basket overflowing with an assortment of cheeses, breads, fruits, and sparkling water. As they indulged in the feast, their conversation flowed effortlessly, and they shared laughter and smiles. As the sun began to dip below the horizon, Marley and Marley strolled hand in hand around the park, taking in the beauty of the city. The air was heavy with the sweet aroma of blooming flowers, and the sky glowed a soft orange. They stumbled upon a bench that overlooked a tranquil pond, filled with ducks swimming in formation. Their eyes met, and a jolt of electricity passed between them. Marley leaned in and pressed his lips to Marley's, sending shivers down her spine. From that moment on, Marley and Marley were inseparable. They spent every moment they had together, exploring the city, trying new foods, and just basking in each other's company. As their bond grew stronger with each passing day, they both knew that they had found something truly rare and special in each other. They laughed, loved, and lived each day to the fullest, grateful for the chance encounter that brought them together over a cup of coffee with the same name. As they looked towards the future, they stood together, ready to face anything that came their way, as Marley and Marley, the couple who found love in a serendipitous moment. Marley and Marley had always felt like two pieces of a puzzle, fitting together seamlessly. But as their love story unfolded, they realized that their background, upbringing, and life experiences were vastly different. Marley was used to the bright lights and buzz of city living, while the other Marley was accustomed to the tranquil beauty of her small town life. These differences started to impact their relationship as they struggled to reconcile their diverging perspectives and priorities. Conversations about their differences often turned into heated debates, with both of them feeling as though they were talking past each other. Despite the challenges, Marley and Marley were committed to making their relationship work, and they sought guidance from those closest to them. Friends and family members weighed in, offering conflicting advice. Marley's friends encouraged him to be more flexible and to try to understand Marley's viewpoint, while Marley's family encouraged her to stand her ground and not compromise her values. The couple even sought the help of a relationship counselor who suggested they take a break and reflect on what was truly important to each of them. But Marley and Marley were not ones to give up on their love so easily. They made a conscious effort to work through their differences, understanding that their love was strong enough to overcome any obstacle. They sat down and talked, trying to understand each other's perspectives, and they agreed to respect each other's differing opinions. Their love only grew stronger as they navigated these challenges, and Marley emerged stronger and more in love than ever before. They learned that the key to a successful relationship was not finding common ground on every issue, but rather respecting and understanding each other's differences. They stood hand in hand, ready to face whatever the future may hold, with a love that would endure the test of time. Marley and Marley's love story was one for the ages. Their bond was forged through the trials and tribulations of life, and they stood by each other's side through it all. They were each other's biggest cheerleaders, rejoicing in each other's accomplishments and picking each other up during tough times. They discovered that their differences only made their relationship stronger. Complementing each other in unique ways, they embarked on thrilling adventures, tried new things, and grew together, both as individuals and as a couple. As the years went by, their love only grew deeper, their bond growing unbreakable with each passing day. It was a moonlit night, with the soft glow of the stars reflecting on the calm river, when Marley mustered up the courage to finally express his love for Marley. He looked into her eyes, and with all the love in his heart, he spoke. Marley, my love for you burns brighter than the stars above us. You are my rock, my partner, my everything. I can't imagine a future without you. Marley was overcome with emotion, tears streaming down her face as she hugged Marley tightly and whispered, I love you too, Marley. You are my soulmate, and I am so grateful for every moment we have spent together. Under the blanket of the starry sky, Marley and Marley sealed their love with a kiss, a promise of a future filled with love and joy. Their love story was a testament to the power of determination, understanding, and the magic of chance encounters. No matter what life brought their way, Marley and Marley knew they would face it together, with love as their foundation. Marley and Marley began a life filled with love and laughter as they worked together to build a home. Marley's artistic touch and Marley's culinary skills crafted a beautiful and delicious living space. As they became comfortable in their new life, Marley hatched a romantic plan to propose, one that would honor the start of their love story. One crisp autumn evening, Marley led Marley to a secluded picnic area in Central Park. The sun was setting, casting warm hues of orange and pink across the sky. Marley had arranged a cozy picnic blanket, surrounded by the lush greenery of the park, with a single candle burning brightly in the center, reminiscent of their first date. Suddenly, The sound of reggae music filled the air, and Marley pointed to a figure in the distance. A Bob Marley impersonator approached, strumming his guitar and serenading the couple with the lyrics of Is This Love? Marley and Marley shared a moment of joyous laughter, delighting in the humor of the situation. As the song ended, Marley got down on one knee and took Marley's hand. With a steady voice and a steady heart, he asked, "Marley, I have fallen deeply in love with you. You are my everything, my partner, my soulmate. Will you make me the happiest man in the world and marry me?" Marley was overcome with emotion. Tears running down her face, she nodded her head, whispering, "Yes, I will." In that moment, Marley and Marley were surrounded by the beauty of Central Park and the love that they shared. They promised to always stand by each other through thick and thin. And with that, they lived happily ever after, grateful for the chance encounter at Starbucks that brought them together, and the love that grew into something so much more. This story is a beautiful reminder of the power of love and how it can bring people together. The chance encounter at Starbucks between Marley and Marley highlights the importance of being open to new experiences and meeting new people. Despite coming from different cultures and having different life experiences, they were able to fall deeply in love. This is a testament to the fact that love can come from unexpected places, and that even with differences, two people can make a relationship work. The commitment that Marley and Marley showed to each other is inspiring. They sought help from both friends and professionals to work out their differences, proving that a strong relationship requires effort and determination. Their love only grew stronger through life's ups and downs, and their happiness together was a result of their unwavering support for each other. This story is a reminder that with love, patience, and perseverance, anything is possible. So be open to new experiences. Keep an open heart, and who knows, maybe you too will find your own Marley or Marley. Till next time, may your mind be filled with peace, your heart be filled with love, and your dreams be filled with wonder. Good night.